Well, good morning, everybody. Randy's back on the porch today, and I told you I was going to be coming back maybe and doing a few videos, and I'm going to do one for you today. What prompted me to do this was Frank Shaving has come up with a new razor, and it is absolutely a great razor. It's a stainless steel razor. I believe that's the first stainless razor that Ming Lee has ever produced, and I want to show it to you today and talk to you about it. I received it a few days ago, and I've shaved with it I think 3 times. The first shave that I did with it, um, I, I used an Astra Green blade on its 5th use, and got a fantastic shave. I couldn't believe it. But I wanted to use a blade that had been used several times in order to really test it out, and it did a great job. Today I shaved with it, and I put a new Astra Green in it, and man, I'm telling you, I got a heck of a shave. I'm going to show it to you here. This is the new razor. Find the best views for it. It's got a really nice knurling on the handle. It's got a nice curvature for the head. I hope you can see that. It's kind of sunny and shady at the same time out here, so it's kind of difficult to show things properly. This razor weighs in at 3.7 ounces. It's made of 316L stainless steel, all stainless steel. As I said, it weighs in at 3.7 ounces. It's got a 0.68 blade gap, which is just right in my ballpark. I mean, that's what, well, I have been using either for every shave since you guys have seen me last. I've been using either a stainless RazoRock Loophole 0.58 or my RazoRock Game Changer 0.68. So this 0.68 blade gap just fits me perfect. The blade tabs are covered. I mean, this is everything that you want in a razor, and it does a fantastic job. I'll take it apart here and show it to you. Still got the blade in it. I put my dot on there this morning. I always dot my blades when I use them so that I know how many times I've used it. But today was the first use for this blade, so I put my dot on there. Here's the handle. Like I said, the razor all together, put together, is 3.75 inches from the bottom up to the top of the top cap. So I guess the handle is probably 3.5 inches, something like that. The top cap, let me lay that down. There's the top cap for the razor. You can see that curvature I was talking about. That's what it looks like underneath on the inside. Blade alignment is spot on with this thing. I mean, every time. This is a very well made razor. There's the top of the other part there, and there's where the handle screws on. And you just load it like any other 3-piece. Blade fits right in there. The plate goes on, and the handle screws on. And the threads are standard threads. If you happen to want to use a different handle, it'll fit right on there. Of course, there's a few razors out there that have unique thread patterns, but they're pretty few and far between. Most razors are standard, but this one here, I'm telling you, I was really impressed with this razor. Now, are there any downsides to it? There's only one minor thing that I found with this razor, and that is that it's a little bit challenging to get right up under the nose with it, and I think it has to do with this curvature of the blade. But I've used other razors that are the same way. The Rockwell 6S was always hard for me to get right up under, and it may just be my nose and lip. But the Razor Rock, I mean not the Razor Rock, the Rockwell 6S was one that was hard for me to get up under my nose. Believe it or not, the Edwin Jagger DE89 is hard for me to get all the way up in there. This one is hard for me too. Now, if I stretch like this and really come down and put it right up against my nose and then kind of tilt it, it works a lot better. Going this direction, it's a little bit more difficult, just like any razor is that has the covered blade tabs. And the reason for that, look at my cat jumped up here. Get off this table. Look here. Say hi. This is a female cat, but its name's George. So sorry about that crazy thing. Anyway, what I was saying was it's a little bit challenging even going in this direction, because as any other razor that has covered tabs, you know, the blade kind of sits in just a little bit there from the end of the razor head, which makes it a little bit difficult. But other than that, this is a top-notch, high-quality razor. Now, how much is this razor? Well, you're not going to believe it. You can get this razor for $49. Guys, I'm telling you, that is just absolutely unheard of. A 3/16 stainless razor that is spot on. Everything is spot on. You can see the alignment. You know, you saw me just throw it together a while ago. And there's that side. There's that side. I mean, it's just fantastic. I was really, really impressed with it. And I told Ming I was. I said, man, this is, you've gone to a whole different level with your razors. And he said that they've been working on this for quite some time, and their goal was to produce better razors. And they have definitely done it with this one. I love it. Like I said, I used it again this morning. It is so comfortable going against the grain, with the grain, across the grain. What I've been doing since you saw me last, I've sort of developed a whole new method. I usually just do a with the grain pass and across the grain. And then when it comes to my sideburn area, I go against the grain. I like for that area to be smooth. And but with this razor, it weighs enough at 3.7 ounces that you just hold it and go against the grain all over the face, and it's just fantastic. Now, something else that I have started doing since you saw me last, I don't think I was doing this when I last did shaving videos, but I only shave the mustache and chin area with one pass. And I'm telling you, I can't tell any difference. I go with the grain, one pass, and I do a real good close job on it. The second pass, I don't even lather up this area. I just leave it like it is, and then I lather up everywhere else and do my second pass. But with this razor, my second pass, I'm doing the against the grain. And man, it just does a fantastic job. And I wanted to show this to you. I'm going to start doing some more videos, but they're not all going to be shaving videos. I want to try talking to you about some things that has to do with shaving products. Something else I've discovered that I'm going to be doing a video on real soon is some brush handles. Let me tell you just a quick story on how this all came about. I was selling some of my soaps and splashes, some of my sets, because I was wanting to try some other soap sets. So I thought, man, I got to sell some stuff before I buy anything. So I ran up on a guy who had a brush for sale on the Wet Shaving Enablers, the BST site, and he had up there that the brush was for sale, or that he was open to trades. So I contacted him, and I said, I've got several soap sets here. I like that brush, and the handle was made by a company called Hoosier Lathe Works in Corden, Indiana, and Logan Shern is the guy who does this, and he turns them. He turns the brushes, and I got that. We worked out a trade for. I traded him. I don't remember what all I traded him, but I got the brush. It had a PAA Roswell knot in it, and I really liked it, and so I loved the handle. So I contacted Hoosier Lathe Works in Indiana, Logan, and talked to him about maybe getting another handle. So he has a place on Facebook, and he's also got Instagram, and he's also got Etsy. So my next video, I'm going to be doing a review and show you. I've gone crazy and bought several. I think now I have 8 of his handles, counting the one I traded for. I've bought 7 more handles from him since then, and his work is just impeccable, and I love it. And so I'm going to be showing you his handles, and I have received nothing from him for doing that. I pay for every handle, just like everybody else. And now Ming did send me this razor to review. I want full disclosure on that. He sent me the razor like he does when he develops new knots or whatever. He'll send me one and get my opinion on it. And so he did send me this razor. And he sent me some shaving knots too that I'll show you whenever I do the brush review. But I just wanted to get back in here today and let you see this razor. Like I said, let's go back over this one more time. 3/16 stainless steel, 3.7 ounces total weight, 3.75 inches from the bottom to the top, and what else? Covered blade tabs. Don't have to worry about nicking yourself with the blade tabs. Alignment is absolutely perfect. I mean, it's just, everything is very, very, very well done on this razor. Razors like this go for a lot more money. $49.99. Guys, you're not going to beat that for a stainless razor of this quality. So, they're on his website, frankshaving.com, and so go take a look around. And it's good to be back and doing a video for you. And I'm going to do some shaving videos, but I'm going to try to kind of do something different for you and for me. You know, the shaving videos are great, and I still watch a few guys do theirs. Not as much as I used to, but I still do watch some. But see if we can't find some things to talk about, and comment on things you would like to see talked about. I've got some new soaps I'll bring out here and show you, and we'll talk about those splashes. But it's good to be back with y'all again, and I hope you give this a try, because man, I'm telling you, you'll love it. I just really think that if you get along with the blade gap, the 0.68, which I just don't for me anyway, it doesn't take an aggressive razor to get a nice shave. Like I said, my Lupo was a 0.58. I love it. I love my Lupo. I love my Game Changer. And now I love this. And I don't know if this has a name or not. We're going to have to work on a name. Get Ming to come up with some name for his new razor. But it's a great piece of shaving gear. So we've gone 15 minutes, and I didn't mean to go that long, but I did want to show you that and to kind of reintroduce myself. I'm still alive and kicking. Do I look older? I kind of feel older. I've got came up with a ruptured disc in my back because I fell off a ladder. But I lived through it, and just regular 71-year-old man stuff. Things happen. But I'm doing great. I'll talk to you guys the next time, and the next time I'll be showing you some brushes and some brush handles. See you later. Adios.